Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time you're watching this, man. Stop playing Smart Key from Boston, the Bean. Yo, we here. But in the artist I've been trying to snatch up, listen to, interview for quite some time, man. The lyrical, bar-worthy, incredible MC. I first saw him on the Mike Powers Global Show, Top 5 2021 in the combo, natural born leader, teacher, and just a good dude. You can tell he has a good heart. Rigz. Welcome, Rigz, to the show, y'all. What's good, Rigz?
Yo. Thanks for having me, man. Thanks for having me, yo.
What's going on, partner, man? How you doing, man? How's everything?
Man, everything is cool. I won't complain.
How's the health, man? We see you working out, man. What's going on over there?
Yeah, man. Just trying to keep everything healthy and wealthy, man.
You know, my first question is gonna be, you coming out with some type of like regiment, like Styles P got the pharmacy for life. Are you coming out with something like that?
Yeah, eventually. I was opening the juice bar like 2-3 months before the pandemic. That shit got shut down prior to it, so I had to stop that. But I got a cookbook coming out first. Probably drop that like the end of the year, just for people who want to eat in the way that, feed the cells and keep the sicknesses away and all that. You know what I mean?
Nah, that's what's up, man. Yo, health is all about. It's about your immune system, man. And hopefully everybody's waking up, and this pandemic's waking them up. And people like yourself, you know what I'm saying, schooling youngsters and even people like myself, man, that's a little older, schooling me, man. I see you on Twitter. I see you on Instagram, you know what I'm saying, working out and pushing fitness and good health, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
All right. So, Rigz, man, like I said, thanks for coming on the show. We're going to discuss wake-ups, man. And basically what I'm going to do, we're going to just start breaking it down. I'm going to talk about the album, introduce it. We're going to go track to track. And I just want to know where you was at with that song. But because I know where I was at, and that's why I'm going to describe that. You know what I mean? So, Rigz, wake-ups. July 23rd, 2021, 43 minutes, 43 seconds, man. First joint is Coconut Water. Loving the titles, first of all. Great intro record, man. Just a great intro record. You want lyrics, entertainment, and shit talking. You played the right artist. You know what I'm saying? Rigz took this Desperado track. Sounds like Desperado, the movie. You know what I mean? It sounds like a track like that.
Yeah.
Took to his lawyer. You took this track to your lawyer, man. The joint is fire. This is where my head was at when I, you know what I'm saying, listen to this joint. And I just picture you with a coconut with a straw sticking out on that lawn chair. You know what I'm saying? Where were you at on Coconut Water?
Shit, man. I was on that coconut water for real, but it's like my daily commute consists of usually being active, you know what I'm saying, around the areas where I be at. And I really be drinking at wherever I'm at, wherever corner, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And at the time, that was one of the last joints that I wrote. And it'd be funny because in the underground scene, you see a lot of volume in the underground instead of quality. So it'd be like somebody dropping a month or something like that. So for whatever reason, a few people threw it in the air, yo, Rigz ain't dropping 6 months, he done. You know? So that's
what I was thinking. I'm like, this dude, what's up with this 6 months thing, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, this dude's coming, he's coming out firing, dog.
Yeah, so I'm with the competitive shit. I don't take nothing personal. This shit is a sport, but it's that was fun for me to play on because that whole track just was yo, y'all still remember what I do, right? I do this. Y'all can't stick with me at all.
Now you have to remind these dudes.
Yeah, just real quick, you know what I'm saying? Because even when dudes be putting together a bunch of bars, they lack substance. I'm not about to sit, like I said in the beginning, I'm not sitting in the studio trying to think of the hardest lie I could think of about a shotgun with a Barrity in it and all kind of stuff.
Clicking clock to the mock. I know what you say. I get it.
Yeah, you're not saying nothing else. Know what I mean? I always try to whatever I experience, try to put some kind of wisdom and integrity into the shit at the same time because can't just be rhyming about a bunch of bullshit. You know what I mean?
It's real life. It's like it's real it's your pain. You know what I'm saying? It's coming from your circle of friends and family. and that's why these albums are so like incredible, right? I mean, that's what I'm getting out of it.
I appreciate that. I appreciate.
You know what I'm saying? And most of the classic underground albums, old albums, period, usually come from pain or somebody's actual drama, and that's the joints. Those are the joints everybody remember. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, number 2, right? Wipe the Timbs Off featuring Mooch, Times Change, in Illanoise. You already know I'm about to go crazy with this one, right? This is like the street anthem. This is a street anthem already. All MCs left a boot print. You know what I'm saying? What else I would say to this joint? This beat is so gangster. The Cloth members came through and stomped on the haters. And what I say? With their Timbs. It's just a hard record, man. Just a hard record. What's up with them Timbs, man? What's going on? What y'all starving dudes? How many Timbs y'all on? What's going on, man?
Yeah,
I got Tim Stark. What's up?
They need to endorse me soon. You know what I mean?
yeah. They do. I'm like, yo, he's talking about these Timbs, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot. Like, oh, you bringing Timbs back. You know what I'm saying?
We just try and keep it how we keep it, like regardless of what's going on right now. We from New York, and that's a gigantic symbol. Know what I mean, in New York, and outside of that, like we really be spitting. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that track felt like that. Like, yo, we got to rep. You know what I mean? Yeah. Step on chests and necks and arms and all that. You know what I mean? It was fun though. That's wild fun, yo.
The Posse Cut, man. I love the Cloth, man. Your members are insane. We're gonna talk about them a little later, man. Number 3, Trophies featuring Rob Gates, another member that shines out that I love. You know what I'm saying? This is an Erie Church type track, giving Rob Gates room to be disrespectful, along with Rigz collecting his hip-hop trophies on this joint too. So where were y'all at right here? You and Rob Gates on this joint. Trophies, man.
It was a late night joint. I had got that beat from Chup. And I mean, Gates came in there fired up. You know what I'm saying? I already had this hook or whatever. So he off his potion or whatnot, fresh off his activities. And he just went in there and did that joint off the brain. And when he brought it there, I'm like, yeah. Now I'm saying, but that joint. Go ahead.
Now I just said Gates. You know what I'm saying? Classic, man. I love that dude, man.
Nigga full of energy, but that joint. Now I'm saying, it's like, yo, where we come from, or anybody from any hood whatsoever, like to walk that path. You know what I'm saying? And not get killed or not go to prison or have to feel some kind of detrimental pain and scar you forever. That's a trophy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a trophy. So like, that's where that came from. Like, we kind of should be seeking, to get out of this shit with the least amount of scars versus staying in it till it's too late. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's why with the trophy shit. You know what I mean?
Facts. I'm loving it, man. You know what I'm saying? The album, I'm starting it down so far. I'm gonna give my rating in the description, but people gotta wait for that one. But it's just so fire, man. I was like, yo, please, Rigz, please come take this interview. But number 4, Show You, right? Beautiful track highlighting Rigz' vocal performance, enlightening his lyrical ability. Then I was like, is Rigz in your top 2021, top 10, top 5? Yo, you stopped out. You kind of pushed out a couple dudes, man. You're in my top 5 right now. Stop with this album. Just with this album right here, I'm like, it's doing the same face throughout the whole album. My face won't change. It's just like, you know what I mean? So where was you at on this joint? Show You.
Shit, man. That's it. The title. That's where I was at. That's where it was over, because it's like I gotta show and prove. You know what I mean? That's what that was really coming from on some real shit. Cause I ain't one of them rappers that like, and it's cool if you is, but I ain't one of them artists who is gonna be like, yo, I'm the best, this, that, and the third. I'm not with none of that. Like, if some like you don't tell me like, yo, I'm impressed, like I'm in your top 5 and none of that. It gotta come from you. Fuck how, know what I mean? Fuck me broadcast. So that's why I be coming from with it. Like, yo, I gotta show and prove. You know what I mean?
Nah, man, you doing your thing. You dropping more albums than this, I'm guessing, right? Solo, or you got some collabos coming up?
Nah, low of both. Just because I waited so long, because I was dealing with whatever I was dealing with. Yeah. I got some shit. Know what I mean? I got some shit coming. Both.
Well, all right. You can't say nothing though.
Nah, not yet.
Let's go number 5, man. You know what I'm saying? The number 5 is the Predicament featuring Ransom.
Yeah.
This track was has like a jazzy tone. Got Ransom spitting more quotables than universities are gonna study. Rigz also has that dark pen Ransom talks about. Huge fan of Rigz flow and just your lyrical power. I want that. One of my questions was, will you ever do an album with Ransom? Hopefully you will, because you guys are top tier MCs. And first tell me about that joint in Ransom, and then you can answer the other questions.
Yeah, hell yeah, I do one with him because he be on that beat scrapping. You know what I mean? He one of the last people rapping on the beats. You know what I mean? So hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? I like anywhere that's still sharp and still, I'm with it. But like that joint was like I was going through some shit when I wrote that because it's like one of the lines I refer to is like you pulling up your phone, now I'm saying, to see somebody, to hear somebody's voice because you're forgetting it. You know what I'm saying? Like one of my folks had passed. And
oh man, sorry to hear that.
Yes, you know what I mean? No question. One of my folks had passed, and his peoples end up getting in some shit. So like when it be a domino effect, like it kind of bring you back to the first initial pain you had. And it's like, damn, people be gone so long. Now I'm saying they don't be in your face no more. You can't pull up no more. And it's like, yo, you just be checking vids just to get that feeling again. Because it's a fucked up feeling when something you cared for is gone.
Yeah.
You forgetting, now I mean? That shit is crazy. So like, that's where that came from, you know what I'm saying? And just the predicament in general, like, resonate to anybody that's trying to move from one square to the next, you know what I mean?
No, I feel you on that. My condolences again, man. And people know pain, man. I mean, people, I've lost people myself, man. To COVID and just in street violence or whatever it was. Could just be bad health. You know what I'm saying? Family and friends, man. It's dude. I still can't get over any of them. Any of them. It's not like, you know what I mean? I'm always thinking about them somehow. You know what I mean? If like maybe like, I saw somebody fall down the stairs. I go, oh, I remember Junior fell down the stairs. And then I start thinking about Junior, you know what I mean? Like it could be anything that strikes that, you know what I'm saying? So I can see that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yo, number 6 is a skit. It's a Sobrinos skit. Skit about a local Hispanic restaurant. I can see you guys have sense of humors and stuff like that. Where were you going with this skit, man? With Mooch on it.
I like skits, man. I feel like, I ain't gonna say I see that it's not a lot of skits no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and skits was like a big part of like,
shit.
Yeah, skits is a big. I grew up listening to music. Like skits put together tapes sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yep.
Sequencing is important to me. So like sometimes if a certain song is fire and another song is fire, but it don't go good right back to back, a skit will help, you know what I mean? Switch that up.
Transition. The transition's the joint.
Yeah, so them shits is important to me. Personality, like you gotta show that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll be saying that too, man. Because like you gotta use the skit right though. Because I've been listening to some other albums, they just throwing skits on it because they like them, but they gotta intertwine with the album to make it feel like an album. You know what I'm saying? Because I love albums. You know what I'm saying? Like the Wu-Tang 36 Chamber album. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna listen to one song, 2 songs. I'm listening to that album. So when I put your joint on, I'm listening to the album. You know what I'm saying? With the skits. You know what I'm saying? Because it's part of it and it's flowing. You know what I mean? Number 7, Get Yours with URS. A common hip hop sound, mic check type track, allowing Rigz to vent a bit about his life events. He encourages us to get ours, which, like you said, you got songs with substance, and that's another thing you have to catch my attention as well as an MC. But where were you at Get Yours?
Shit, Get Yours, like, damn, there's a couple things with that one. Like, Get Yours, it was more like a personal anthem for me. Know what I'm saying? Like, because sometimes, like, an artist could write music for the listener, and then you got the other side of an artist where they just writing it to themselves, and then they just put it out. You know what I'm saying? So that song was like talking to myself a lot on there. Like, yo, if you got to leave some people behind, fuck it, get yours. Yo, if you got to do this, get yours. You know what I'm saying? Because I need that reminder. Like anybody need that reminder. We get one fucking life, you know what I'm saying,
True,
on this
true.
planet. So like my whole thing on that was like, yo, get yours. Know what I mean? Focus on yourself. Make sure your shit's sturdy. Get to your money. Take care of your family. Deal with what you got to deal with, because the longest relationship that you got to deal with is with your damn self. So get your
Yourself, yo. Yo.
word.
You can't get away from yourself, dog.
Word.
You can't get away from yourself, man. You're you now. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I love that, yo. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, that's facts though. That's facts. All right, number 8. Let Me featuring Rob Gates. Rob Gates elevates the track, man. Just whenever he gets on the track, you just like the hunger or the track just like moves or something with him or something. It's
Every
weird, right?
trip.
Yeah. So I
Every
put like
trip.
rock rap type guitar driven track, allows Rigz to breeze over this song with an impressive performance. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you and Rob Gates killed this track. So where were y'all at on Let Me? You know what I'm saying?
That one, like, it's crazy because I just started shooting this video for this one. But
Oh snap.
it's like a storyline in a storyline, because it's like, you know, on some hard time, like it's a lot of greasy people out here, you know what I'm saying? Like the land of the triple cross. It's not the double cross, the triple cross. So it's like it's the perspective of both, because you could live a life in the hood where you be solid to your homie and your homie
Yeah.
got back for you. You know what I'm saying? Then your homie could try you, and you could be, now I'm saying, the one that take the bad end of the stick. Then it's the other scenario where you dealing with a snake and you see it coming, and it's like, I'm gonna strike first. Now I mean, so it's the both verses was like the scenarios of both. Now I mean, because that shit happen. You know what I mean? It happens.
Yo, we call those dudes, man. What I call? I mean, not just snakes, but man, we call them like what I call them? I got a name for them too.
What is?
Oh shit. Yeah, nah. I'll think of it in a minute. But I just lost my train of thought because I'm trying to do too many things in one time. But I get back to it. Know what I'm saying? Try to hold down this show. But yo, Rick, like I said, I appreciate you doing this, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you your flowers now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Before I even finish the album. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing. All right. Number 9, Beach Cheers and Marcy featuring Mooch. First video, you up in Marcy Projects, man, shooting a video. I'm like, what is going on? This hip hop spaced out track got Rigz in his rap bag. This song is on cocaine. This song is just crazy. Who doesn't love Mooch? Loving Mooch on this joint. Voice, bars, and performance. Stellar. One of just one of them tracks. It's gonna be memorable. It's like gonna be probably single of the year or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you.
Where would y'all at on this one? You know what I'm saying? And tell me about the video and all that, man. You was in Marcy?
Yeah, that shit with the fucking song. Like anytime me and Mooch do something, it's fun as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So like, I had to cook my first verse and told him where I was going with. I sent it to him, then he came in and he splashed all on it. He was like, "Yo, keep going." I'm like, "I bet." So it's just mad fun. But the video, like, that shit was kind of dope, because it was like, nah, I mean, I've been to Marcy, but never really like inside there, like commuting through. So it was cool to go there, nah, I mean, and to see what it was like. I imagine it was way different in the 90s, you know what I'm saying? Way, way different. But
Oh yeah.
trying to find that spot where Jay-Z took that picture at, you know what I'm saying?
Did you find it exactly or kind of replicated?
Changed the shit around a little bit. Yeah, so you know what I mean. We made it work for how we could make it work.
You could. Yeah. It looked like it though.
Yeah. And
you had like you had the tube TV. Was that a tube TV you had, or was that a flat screen?
Little 32-inch.
32-inch.
And a little Vizio. You know what I mean?
I'm like, yo, what this do? Because I was like, what kind of TV he gonna have? Like, because I already knew, you know, Jay-Z had the old bubble butt TV joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With the mad tubes on in the joint. You know what I'm saying? That heat up. But on this track, right? You say, threw up the rock like the Power 3. I'm more bigs than Jay. I be Dane when I gotta be. All levels. So hashtag all levels. So you on all levels of just, you're saying, yo, I'm the diamond factor of everything. Like I do the producing, I do the, you know, the rapping, I do the business side. Is that where you was going with this record? I mean, you know, in that verse at least.
Yeah, definitely. Now I'm saying because it's like, especially coming from like where we coming from, like coming from the underground scene and coming up. If you not hands on with each spectrum of the business, just outside of the music, you basically working long enough till somebody come and helps you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like with that, you know what I'm saying? Jay was the face, you know what I'm saying? Biggs was the he was low key, he was a financier, you could say. You know, Dame was in them offices and litigating, know what I mean, with force. So I felt like, know what I mean, I played those three roles, so it was dope to incorporate people that did it before me and that shit.
Nah, much respect on that, man. I was like, that verse gotta be, and I don't like to quote a lot of lyrical artists verses because I always mess them up. I'm just not, I'm not a rapper, you know what I'm saying? But I try to give homage to that they, they can rhyme. So I try to give quick samples of, something like that. But like, since you're here, I was like, he can explain it himself, you know what I'm saying? He can rap it himself, you know what I'm saying? He can rap better than me. I know that, goddammit. But let's go to number 10, Misled featuring Times Change. Heavy soulful tune allowing Times Change voice to pierce through with hood wisdom. Rigz checking people for their loyalty on this joint. Where were y'all at on Misled, man? Loving this joint as well.
We just wanted to touch on betrayal. You know what I'm saying? Put some personal experiences in there and just touch on it. Everybody go through it in some shape, form, or fashion. But yeah, that's where we wanted to touch it because that beat, you know what I mean? It called Times in that direction. As soon as he went there and spazzed on it like that, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna follow suit on this.
Yeah, I was like, okay. I'm like, the Cloth, man, the Cloth. That's what I be saying when they come on like any track, or I'm listening to one of like the Cloth album or the Fixture. Is it Fixture? The Fixer. Yeah. So I'm like clapping. I'm like, I'm listening for all the bars, all the funny bars. I be catching all that stuff. I be catching all the stuff y'all be saying. I be y'all disrespectful sometimes, dog.
yeah, man.
But I'm loving. But it's still y'all knowledgeable. Y'all preach it to us at the same time, teachers and stuff. Let's go to number 11. No Mercy, Rule featuring M.A.V and Symph. Yeah, this one's fire too. I say, do you like Styles did Diddy? Hit your ass with a chair? Rigz, like that just stood out, man. The locks hit Dipset with the shit. Like, so I'm just thinking about all this stuff. Like this, like hip hop. Like the history of hip hop. Like you study it. I can tell you're really into it, and like through your verses and stuff like that. When I'm listening to this. So where were you at with No Mercy Rule with M.A.V and Symph? Is this another just a posse cut? And y'all just came in the studio and ripped it?
Shit, man. I caught that. Chup made that one too. When I caught that joint, I just wanted to bug on it a little bit. I caught a nice little cadence in my head. I just want to, you get that urge to pop shit. You know what I mean? Let your wings spread a little bit and all that. M.A.V came and got crazy on that shit. Yo, he got crazy on that. Symph came, brought it home. So like, that shit. Yeah, man. That was fun.
Shout out to M.A.V, dog. Shout out to the whole club, man. Number 12, the Swole Hearted. Man, just saw that video. Came out 2 days ago. Y'all go check out these videos. Go check out Rigz Stop Playing. Rigz, you slowed down the, the tip on this joint, but you laced us with some heartfelt record, man. And you just dropping gems, man. Was this a personal record for you? Like, was this something about your life, or was it something that friends or family or something?
It's definitely me. The first verse was like pertaining to, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of my homies is incarcerated. Like, the more, who I could say people that's like the closest to me outside of a small circle of people y'all already know probably. Like, all of my hearts is like incarcerated for the most part. So I see like a lot of aftermath for people that don't have a strong like sense of moral character or loyalty. Just, you know what I'm saying? You tight with them every day. They with you every day in your crib, opening your fridge, eating your food, all of that. And then they go to prison and you forget them. Now it's too hard to pick up a call. It's too hard to send $20. It's too hard to write a letter. You know what I'm saying? So like that's where that came from. Like I don't get dudes like that. And I understand some dudes be like, yo, that's just how it is, but I can't really rock like that. I never will. So that was what the first verse was. And the second joint was about the shorties. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of situations that I be seeing in the hood with women.
Yeah.
A lot of their toxicity come from like something that they've been through prior to. You know what I'm saying? Then that shit end up being like some pain that they live in, and then, know what I mean, they had a daughter, or they have a son, know what I mean, and they raised them in like the same confusion that they had. You know what I'm saying? And so like I
Yeah.
touched on that a little bit because I've seen that a lot too. You know what I mean?
Nah, people appreciate that, man. I appreciate stuff like that, man. I mean, you got to throw something to the ladies, the queens, man, to kind of wake them up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's a verse to kind of say, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Your child's getting raised by a tablet.
Yeah.
Like, y'all got to wake up. Y'all got to stop playing with, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got to raise y'all kids. Y'all got to go outside with them, play kickball or something. Do something. You know what I mean? Put those electronics away. Have a block on them or something. You know what I mean? Have family time. Play Life or Scrabble or something. You know what I'm saying? Trivia Pursuit.
That's real though. I love the shorties, you know what I mean? Because like they the most powerful to me. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? Them growing up and not having like support structures or fathers that's absent of pieces of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know how I go, man. Like it's usually like a downward spiral unless they fall into somebody that's solid. You know what I mean?
True. Yo, I just thought of the word too. Like I used to call dudes like that secret squirrels. You know what I'm saying? Because they keep secrets. Secret squirrel. I'm like, yo, what up, secret squirrel? And they be like, why you calling me that? They know why I'm calling it. I'm like, I'm gonna keep calling you that till you tell the truth. Until you come out to the group and tell niggas what's really happening. You know what I mean? And that's what I used to do back in the day. They was like, all right, yo, and then they tell, I did this. I fucked dudes, baby's moms or something. It'd be crazy shit that be happening. You know be happening. Like, yo, nigga, you ain't my real nigga. I thought you was my real nigga, dog. You know what I'm saying? We can go on and on, but let's go to number 13. Throw It Away. Great melodic track, highlighting Rigz' voice pattern. Rigz telling us not to throw our lives away. Song for the youth, I believe, because you kind of did a little preaching at the end. So tell us about that song, Throw It Away.
Yeah, man, shit, that song for everybody. Man, that song for me. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Me too. Me too.
Yeah, son, because it's like, yo, man, it's so easy to live off, well, not live, but to move off an emotion. That shit easy as shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I just wanted to put some kind of awareness in the air just to like, yo, think it through for a second. Know what you about to, know what I mean, toss in the air and what you about to throw away in the balance, you know what I mean? Because it don't just be about you. Your moms, your children, you know what I'm saying, your future, all of that shit. And it's easy, because you know what I mean? Here or any other hood, you know, it's a lot of dudes who just live to test people and to provoke. You know what I'm saying? And they end up picking the wrong one, and you might pick the one that's going to knock your head off. You know what I'm saying? It's just telling everybody, like, as much as you can, just try to be a thinker. Because, know what I mean? That shit don't be worth it 99% of the time. Like,
nah, you're right about that, man. Stop playing. Real quick, tell me about you in the studio. You in a gym? Tell me about Stupid. That's your brand, right?
yeah, that's the shit, man. But now I'm in the back where we about to start printing the clothes, and I built a gym back here too. Since they did COVID and shut everything down, I said, fuck that, I gotta build a gym. I'm not
okay.
left out here with nothing, you know what I mean?
Gotta work out though. I ain't gonna lie, man. I gotta get back to it too, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get back to it too, dog. Yo, number 14, last joint, Grateful, man. Loving this joint too. Solid exit record, man, that Rigz delivers, giving his thanks to his fans, family, and friends. Rigz is grateful. I'm grateful for this album. 2021, the Cloth Entertainment, man. Where were you at with this last joint? Grateful.
Shit, man. I was at a point where it's like, I be so fucking, what's the word? I be so driven and forward minded or seeing what's next. And sometimes, like, when the flower is there, you know, you're supposed to smell your flower like you did it. I don't be smelling my shits all the time. I be like, yeah, I smell that later. We got to plant some more. Let's keep working. So now, I mean, I took some time out and I had to acknowledge it, like, you know what I mean? Like how far we came together, how far I came individually, you know what I mean? And like, it was times we dropped projects and like, I'm selling 15 CDs, pure maximum years ago, you know what I'm saying? So now that vinyl CDs, shirts, merch, everything is like international in Japan and Germany and all of that, and people
I
fucking with,
know.
I'm grateful for that shit, you know what I mean? I'm grateful for that because it could be
Yo,
another scenario.
and I'm loving that, the underground. I'm loving that you guys are getting money and can get money. You know what I'm saying? It's it's a long time coming that real MCs can actually put something out and actually get that fan base and have access to that fan base and get that money.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm
Hell,
saying?
hell
So
yeah.
real quick, man, I got a couple questions, man, before you go, man. How, like, I already said that, I said how many Timbos you have to stomp on these MCs. So I already asked you that question earlier, but how do you get the hip hop collectible card for the album? That card, that what is that?
Yeah, that's we did the cover. The cover was based off the 86 Flair NBA cards, know what I'm saying? So
Okay, yeah, the classic joints.
yeah, we did a spin on that. And the cards is gone, them shit sold out, champ.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, gone, man. But
That's
they
all right.
on
That's all right.
all the shit that I sell is on 9orbetter.com, BETTA, where it's all over there, know what I mean? Come
All
through.
right, cool. Does your voice interfere with people actually listening to your stellar lyrics? Because I'm gonna say something like an Easy E, right? I mean, of course, we know people wrote his bars, but a lot of people, it was hard listening to Easy E's voice. But when you heard the lyrics that he was kicking out, you was like, oh shit, who wrote that? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's dope. You know what I'm saying? You write your own bars, you write your own rhymes and stuff, and you got like a higher pitched voice. And
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you know that. So how do you get mad when people are like missing all the bars? They're like, oh, because some people might be like, I ain't listen to that.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of giving it a chance.
Yeah, nah, I ain't tripping. Like I'm big on self accountability, so I'll be like, if I ain't win him over, I'm gonna keep banging and I'm gonna win him over. I'm gonna make
You
his
know, yeah.
about me, or his homie gonna talk about me, and eventually it'll sink in. But everybody ain't for everybody. But I'm definitely in the spirit of like I'm gonna work my way into your rotation. Know what I mean? That's how I see it. Cause like my voice, I used to literally rap like this, like literally with no expression, like plain like, yo, I'm just
Like,
that.
yo, what's up? Yeah, like that. Yeah.
No feeling into this shit. And I met
Yeah. But
AZO.
that's no passion. That's no
Yeah,
passion.
I met AZO manager. I was with AZ on his birthday party in Manhattan. And
You
I
got to
was
kill a single out right now with Jaheim.
question, solid shit. And
Yep.
I was building with him, and he told me, he was like, yo, your bars is there, but like go up on the word or put a little expression just right here in the middle. And I realized like the more intensity I put in my voice, it go higher. So I'm like, oh, that's my voice. Fuck it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Rock with it. It's dope.
that, yeah, I ain't tripping. I love this motherfucker.
Yo, how much does the Cloth members mean to you, man? I'm gonna put them up there. I gotta put them up there, man.
How much they, man? I don't have no sentence that could describe that. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoa, we done came from a lot, man. Like, they
Yeah.
gonna make a real documentary movie about us one day.
I
Now,
can see that. I can see. I want this. Y'all. I can see that coming. I can see that now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, wow.
holy shit. Do you block out other projects, by other artists when you're in album mode? And what's your creative process? When you do that.
Hell nah. I still listen. Like, to be real, it's not that many artists I'm listening to that I will go back and play their shit twice. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? So I stay in tune with what's going on just to stay in tune. Cause I don't never want to be like the kind of person who put himself on a cloud where he feel like everything that's in the same arena he in doesn't matter. That's cool, but like then you're not gonna see the new sonics that's coming or the new tempos or the beats that's being played with. Not that that directly affects me, but I like to be current. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like how I approach, how I do my shit, it really all be all fulfilling. Like soon as I feel the beat, it's gonna stimulate like a memory, a thought, or a flow. One of the two, one of the three. You know what I mean? I'm gonna feel something, I'm gonna think something, and I'm just going to drive down that street till it's time to turn around. Know what I mean?
No, that's facts, man. You're kicking knowledge, man. I'm loving it. Can you pick a favorite album or project that you dropped so far, or you just elevating, or you haven't even dropped it yet?
I don't know. I probably have to hold off on that. I probably have to hold off on that. I don't know yet. Like this, damn. Yeah, I don't know because like I got certain favorite songs for sure, but as far as like a favorite tape, yeah, I don't know yet. I need them to age a little more so I can see.
Yeah.
Test.
Gotta sit on them a little bit, like 5 years or something.
See if it's still when you pop it in, it's still like relevant with Sonics and all that. That shit means something to me. Cause if I play somebody's shit from 10 years ago and I still love it now and it still feel good, that's a big fucking test that get passed, man.
Hell yeah.
A lot of people's shit is real dated, man. Bad. Like
I know, man. I do reviews all the time. I be going back, like I started going back to the 90s R&B joints, the groups and stuff. Man, my girl's been doing them, you know what I'm saying, lately. And like I'm thinking like, yo, I thought this whatever. For example, Jodeci album was all fire, but like it might be like 3 joints on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm like, oh shit, I was misled in my mind. I was like, damn, I thought that was the whole album's fire, but it's not. It didn't stand the test of time because some stuff just sounds like 90s.
Right, no question.
It belongs there. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, so right. On Misled, right? You sample 50 Cent speaking on entitlement not being met with some people. What are your personal thoughts on people's influence on you, and if you owe them anything? If you know what I mean? Like, what's your personal thoughts on that?
I feel like I owe a lot of people, and I'm saying, but it's not money. I owe a lot of people success. Know what I mean? The people that invested in me. Know what I'm saying? Anybody that took time out to see me win and didn't want anything in return. Know what I'm saying? Like anything, somebody that believed in me when maybe I didn't see the full vision at that time. I owe all of them. You know what I'm saying? And as far as like my team go or anybody else that I cared for, like that goes without saying. That's not even nothing of a debt or a owe. That's just we family. You know what I mean? But outsiders. It's gonna be a lot of funny shit. You know how it goes. Like if you really obtain a certain level of success, like 50 said, there's gonna be people that come and be like, I was there when you did this. They ain't help you put in no work. They ain't help you, know what I'm saying? Take on some fucking drives you was passing out, going to sleep, and none of that other extra. But they feel like just because I was there at one particular moment before you blew, like I'm entitled to your money. I'm entitled to your glow. And them kind of people, like, they know, man. You better stay the hell away from me. They know. Wow.
They keep stepping like Bobby Brown, dog. Keep stepping, dog. Yeah. Yo, man. We coming down to the end of the show, man. I want you to promote, man. Promote and say something positive. I got all your albums that you've done on here. Hopefully not all, but hopefully I got most of your project albums on here. If I missed some, I apologize, but they're running across the screen, man. I need you to promote your line, promote your clothing line, promote everything, and then eventually I'm gonna put everything in the description, of course. But like, let's do it live, you know what I'm saying? Promote, man. Let's do it.
Shit, man. It's Rigz first and foremost, RDJR, know what I mean? Represent the cloth to the fullest. Shout out to all of my niggas, know what I mean? From the group all the way outside of the group, to my homies in the street. Shout out to everybody incarcerated, all my niggas. Shout out to anybody chasing something right now, man. Keep digging. Know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a painful dig, but it's worth it, man. Keep motherfucking going. Don't let nothing stop you. And know that adversity or whatever roadblocks you face, it's lessons behind each and every one of them. And every time you conquer that shit, it's gonna reassure you that you meant to get what you supposed to get. Know what I mean? So just keep digging. 9thebetter.com, man, for all merch, hoodies, CDs. I'm about to drop a whole bunch of shit in September. And we starting tour October 2nd in LA. Oh, yeah. Know what I mean? We about to bomb it. The link in my bio. Come pull up. We got a meet and greet the day before. You can get your merch signed, take flicks with me. Let's do some push-ups, all that. Fuck it,
Yo, oh, people like, I ain't going now. The big dudes are like, nah, dog. I go to check out Rigz. You gotta have me doing pull-ups on a lamp. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, man.
Yo, last question, man.
Hit me.
I got another podcast called the Passive Podcast, man. I talk about a lot of passive income and trying to make, get real estate, learn about stock, get stock, REITs, things of that nature, whatever, stocks and bonds. What you have any other passive income ideas or things you can, tell your fans or whoever's watching this, man?
Yeah, man. Monetize everything, man. Fuck that. Monetize everything. If we talking about houses and shit, cause it's a weird market right now with anything because of COVID and all of that. You know what I'm saying? But if we talking about cribs, like I see a lot of homies like where I'm from right now. The thing was used to be like grab a crib, gut it out, clean it, rent it. You know what I'm saying? And get your monthly payments or whatever. Now, like a lot of dudes is rooming shit out. Like it's mad spots around these areas now that they get a crib, gut it out, 5 bedrooms in there, and you could go to the state because it's like welfare programs in every fucking state. Anywhere it's poverty at, it's welfare programs.
Of course, yeah, we know facts.
Go to the state and get your crib registered with them for housing. You could charge $400 a room. They'll pay for that. So, you know what I mean? You got 5 rooms in there and you getting $400 a piece. That's way better than just paying rent for the crib. So hustle, y'all. Like hustle. Know what I mean? Hustle.
Yo, dropping gems on them, man. Gym after gym. This album is all gems, man. Like I said, man, loving the production. Loving the, all the MCs on there, loving the way you flowed and went with this record, man. Like you talking from the beginning, talking about that 6-month thing, and I'm back. I'm about to, kill the MCs, all that stuff. Loving that from the front to the back, man. Like it feels like I said earlier, it feels like a complete project, complete album. It feels like something, and I want to go back to it and go back to it, and I want to talk about it. I want to promote it. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to have you on my show, and I'm freaking so privileged and blessed, man. And like I said, man, thank you again, man. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for your time, Rigz, man. Seriously, I know you're busy, and this album is fire. Keep promoting that joint, man. This joint is fire.
Thank you for having me, homie.
All right, man. All right, guys, man. It's Marquis Walker, man, from Boston, Beantown. Y'all know what I say, man. Love over hate all day, man. Shout out to Rigz, and shout out to the Cloth, man. One love.